Hello everyone, I'm glad to see you. Today, we're going to look at the bot creation module. To do this, let's go to the Account Actions section in the left menu and then to the bot creation module. Regarding the module settings, I think it's clear to everyone that with this module you can create bots from your accounts. This includes both bulk creation and multithreading mode. The first setting is the number of bots per account. Here, you specify a range, meaning if you set it, for example, from 2 to 5, then each of your accounts will randomly select a number from this range and create that many bots. Let's set it to create 1 bot. The delay is between bot creations, meaning you also specify a range here. Between each creation, the software will maintain this delay. Keep in mind that if you're creating more than 1 bot from 1 account, the delay should be at least 10 to 15 seconds because the module creates bots through a bot phaser, and there are certain limitations, meaning at least 10 to 15 seconds should pass between bot creations. Next, we choose the accounts from which we want to create bots. There's also an option to set photos, meaning the photos will be assigned to the bots that will be created. I want to emphasize that all the data you specify and select is chosen randomly, except for the usernames, which are taken in order. So if you specify 10 accounts and indicate it to create 1 bot for each account, but only provided, say, 5 usernames, the software will loop through them. However, since identical usernames cannot be created, the software will add various characters, such as letters or numbers, to your specified usernames, thus creating bots with unique usernames. Now, regarding the photo setup, you can choose either 1 photo or several. For example, if we have photos, we select all of them, and the software will also pick randomly. We specify the bot usernames. You can either provide just the usernames or include the word bot. This is because all bots are created with the word bot. If you don't include the word bot in the usernames, the software will add it. Next, we set the bio, which is the description of your bot. In this case, what will be written in the description when you click on your bot will be its own description. You will fill this out during the bot creation stage. A note is provided here about the maximum character length, etc. Be sure to read this. If you use syntax in this field, random variations will also be taken for each bot you create. Finally, we set the description. This is the description that will appear when you open the bot, and there will be a small window showing what the bot can do. This description is what the bot is capable of. We can also prohibit adding the bot to groups, meaning we can immediately set the bot's privacy settings so that it can't be added to groups. And the standard setting is stream management. So if you're working with a large number of accounts and need to do everything in multi-threaded mode, you can set the number of threads and the delay before starting the threads. If you don't enable this option in the module, the number of threads and the delay between threads will be taken from the software settings. Next, we specify a list of names, which is how your bot will be named. And I repeat, as I mentioned earlier, the software randomly picks this value from all your bots. The more options you provide, the more random your names will be. Then we just launch our module. The module connects to our account, creates the bot, sets the name, and logs all its actions accordingly in the software log. The software also created a database for us. We open our database, go to the data viewing section, and see that the software recorded which account the bot's token in full. This way, you can later use this bot and various modules all for your own purposes. The bot's username, name, and bio are also recorded if we specified them. It also logged the photo, where it came from, and the path to the photo. If we filled it out, there would be a description here as well. The database also indicates whether we enabled the prohibition on adding the bot to groups or not. Meaning 0 in this case indicates that we did not enable this option, and this bot can be added to groups. The status done means that the bot was successfully created. If your database shows, for example, the status error, which indicates a problem, it means that the bot was not created for some reason, like some restrictions, limits, etc. So definitely keep this in mind, and before creating bots in bulk, run tests on 1 to 2 accounts to better understand the issue and know how things work. Other than that, I've explained everything. And one more thing, the database has the bot's token, as I showed you earlier. You can also copy them as a list later by selecting them, and you will have a list of tokens. You can then use them somewhere in other modules, or for your own purposes, and so on. Thank you all for watching, good luck to everyone, and goodbye.